Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I want to walk in the open wind, I want to talk like lovers do, want to dive into your ocean, is it raining with you? Talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Here comes the rain again, raining in my hand like a tragedy, tearing me apart like a new emotion. Whoa, 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 I wanna breathe in the open wind, I wanna kiss like lovers do, want to dive in the ocean, is it raining with you? Talk to me like lovers do. Walk with me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Talk to me like lovers do. Here it comes again. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 here comes the rain again, falling in my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. Whoa, whoa, I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna talk like lovers do, want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a memory, falling on my head like a new emotion. I wanna walk in the open wind, I wanna talk like lovers do, want to dive into your ocean. Is it raining with you? Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a tragedy, falling on my head like a new emotion. Talk to me. Hey everybody, here we go again. Here comes the rain again. Here we go again. Welcome everybody to RVT. This is RVT Rashid's video tube. Swear to God. Swear to God.
Come meet my special Disney friend.
We're here. We're all here. Now only at Hardee's when you buy any sandwich, fries, and Coca-Cola. Get a Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, or Uncle Scrooge stuffed toy for only $1.99. Collect all 5. A great gift value for kids of all ages.
It's all here at Hardee's. Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas from your Kmart Christmas store. Save on sweaters and on hats, bowling balls and baseball bats.
Cameras, TVs, bikes and plants, goldfish, bath toys, slippers, pants.
Mirrors, dresses, perfume, socks, toasters, roasters, robes and clocks. Candy, records, films and toys at Santa Land for girls and boys. Christmas smiles light every face at Kmart's Christmas saving place.
'Tis the season. The more, the merrier.
Holiday hoopy whatty?
With 25 days of animated classics.
I'm too much.
Holiday blockbusters.
Got presents. Happy Christmas, Harry.
And world premieres of 2 ABC Family original holiday movies.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Yes.
The 25 Days of Christmas, December 1st through the 25th, only on ABC Family.
In conjunction with RMJC, y'all just heard Rashid's Music Jukebox Center, where we do the music part. And I am Rashid, the R-Man, coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media platforms. Glad you guys here. Thanks for streaming right here. You guys can be anywhere, and you choose here. And that makes me so grateful. Happy holidays, guys. Now, listen. What we're going to do now is continue on with our discussion. That's what we're going to do. And keep in mind that it's going to be on a Rashi Book Club. Alright? So we're not going to really dig really deep into it. But, hey, I'm not done with this. With that being said, keep in mind also that we have some shows coming up. Alright? We have Rashid Space Renegades. Should be funny, a funny animation for y'all. Rashid Aqua Rangers, RYS. And Rashid's Dragonfly. And y'all should really, really enjoy that stuff. Y'all should really, really enjoy that. Welcome to my house. Sit back, relax. I'm sucking a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop. And I must say, it's very delicious. Very delicious. Actually, this is our second one. Yeah. Hope you guys are tucked away in your houses until this pandemic, it's really getting bad, isn't it, guys? What can I say about the situation, period? I know, being sweetie, what can we say? You know? I mean, north to west, east to south, is bad all over. It wasn't like this at first, though. Yeah. It wasn't like this.
What a time to remember and believe. What a time to remember and believe that it's better to give than receive. Make it a warm Christmas with turtlenecks for the family from Target. Men's sizes $6.99. Women's sizes only $5.99. Boys and girls sizes also on sale. It's Christmas at Target.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the land, the snow is glistening. Put a lid on it, bozo.
Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas from your Kmart Christmas store. Save on sweaters and on hats. bowling balls and baseball bats.
Cameras, TVs, bikes and plants, goldfish, bath toys, slippers, pants.
Mirrors, dresses, perfume, socks, toasters, roasters, robes and clocks. Candy, records, films and toys at Santaland for girls and boys. Christmas smiles light every face at Kmart's Christmas saving place.
I knew that shit was gonna hit. I knew it was gonna be a bullet. I knew it was gonna be a rocket. I said if the second wave come, if it's harder than the first wave, we fucked. Didn't I say that? And it was harder than the first wave, so. Anyway. Welcome to my house. Y'all know the routine. Sit back and relax and don't be so mean.
Tis the season. The more, the merrier.
Holiday hoopy whatty?
With 25 days of animated classics.
I'm too much.
Holiday blockbusters.
Got presents. Happy Christmas, Harry.
And world premieres of 2 ABC Family original holiday movies.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Yes.
The 25 Days of Christmas, December 1st through the 25th, only on ABC Family.
Atari would like to thank you for taking us into your homes. We wish you all a happy holiday.
We're still on Invasion of the Body Snatchers, guys. Me and Linda still promoting. Now, also, I got a Linda Lee's book club coming up, guys. Also, me and Linda. That's why she's still up there. Remember that the holiday season is within yourself. It's not about all the material things or the food or whatever. It's in yourself, guys. And like I said, I tried to push you guys last year to celebrate and you didn't. So, what can I say, man? Yeah, some of them did, but most of them didn't give a damn. I mean, the world was like, screw holidays, screw this Christmas shit. I couldn't believe it. But I tried to get people into the mood of no prevail. But, you know, what can I say? I'm not going to do it this year, of course, but I tried. Nonetheless, I created something. Let's get down to work, okay? These goddamn, these germs. They like germs. But are they germs, sweet? They're not germs. They said they eggs. They came onto the earth and start cloning people. Now stick with me. The Body Snatchers is a 1955 science fiction novel by Jack Finney. It was in 1955. And these seeds came to Earth from outer space. And they grown from plant-like pods. And what they do is replace sleeping people. with perfect condition, perfect physical attributes. And this COVID-19, this just strike a chord. Like I say, right now, like I was saying in my last broadcast, that people are really into this pandemic entertainment, because for some reason or other they think they're gonna see something in it that will help them out, maybe to help them. I ain't gonna say they're gonna come up with something to help them solve the pandemic problem. That's not what I'm saying. But it helps. It will help people cope and deal with it. How did those people in the movies dealt with it? You know. But for us around here, yeah. And as y'all saw, this is the dark portal this holiday season. We going sci-fi. Like that. Like that right there. Now, we actually watched the movie today. Again. So we watched it like 7 times now. That don't make no fucking sense. I'm addicted to this movie. I'm addicted to this movie so much that I did something, guys. I did something. Wait till you see what I did. I'm going to share this with you. Now, when I show this to you, keep in mind that it's going on Rashi's book club. It's not going to stay right here. It's going on Rashi's book club. Just for the heads up about that. And know also that it is the weekend. And usually we don't work on weekends. But I figure we're going through so much, I'll come on the weekend. You know, I sacrifice a little bit because our spiritual day is Saturday. So, yeah. When I went shopping, we just went shopping a couple of days ago. I always pick up some nuts. I picked up a bag of pistachios. Usually I get cashews, but I didn't get no cashews this time. We're not feeling no cashews, but we always in the mood for pistachios. One of my best tasting nuts. A little bit more of it. Saying it like that, but a little bit more of it saying it like that, but I picked up a bag of pistachios. And I'm looking at the shell. You know how in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Richard Dreyfuss was at the table and he took the mashed potatoes and started forming that alien volcanic looking mountain out of his mashed potatoes. Then all of a sudden he went outside and started throwing stuff in his window and he formed this huge mud mountain in his house. This may come as some surprise to you, but that's what I went through. That's what I went through. You never believe what I formed. You want to see it? Check this. I made this out of pistachio. First, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's pistachio nut shells without the peanut, of course. I took the nut out, and I did something to the shells. I had 7 of them because that's God's. I figured that's God's number 7. Satan's number is 6, but God's number is 7. So I used 7 of them, the shells. And this invasion of the body snatchers got to me so much that I pulled the Richard Dreyfuss with the mashed potatoes out of the nut shells. I took my tobacco out of my cigarettes and used that for the bed to put the shells on. Then I put grass in the background. And I wanted to make these strange plant-like looking things. I ain't gonna say it's like invasion of the body snatchers plants, but I want you to check it out. Check this out right here. Check this out. I used a Sharpie marker. Check this out. Look. Digest that. Something got in me. Something got inside of me. Now this is how it looked before I dressed it up. Like I said, I used that cigarette tobacco because I smoke. That cigarette tobacco on the napkin, and these are pistachio shells. Now the inside, you know why the inside looks like that? Because what I wanted to do was make the whole inside of the shell red, which we're going to do. I just need some paint, and I need a thin enough paintbrush because I can't get the marker in there to make the inside red. So I stuck the marker far as I can inside of the cavity of the shells. And I got far down. I had to turn it down, so it's too fucking loud. I couldn't get the marker all the way down to make the whole inside red. But you see it's on a napkin, and you can see that the pistachio nut, the inside of it is beige, you know. And I tried to get the marker red as much as I could get it inside. So then I took it and put a grass picture. I picture grass in the background, and it looks like that. Nice, right? It looks like a Hollywood prop. It does. I was going to put some leaves, and that's not the original idea that I had for them. I was going to sit them up on stems, like kind of like the Little Shop of Horror plant. I was going to make it like that, all of them, and just bunch them together, and it will look like the corn on the cob, like a, you know, corn on the cob thing, you know, like the corn stalk. Actually, no, this looks more creepier, so I did it this way. Now, this is going on in Rashid's book club. This is not going to be on a Rashid Picture Up. This is one of Rashid's book club. I did Richard Dreyfuss. I start thin at the pistachio nut. And I said, hand me my markers. Right, because they look like watermelons. Like little baby watermelons. So I painted the outside green, made black stripes on it, like little watermelons. And that's good smoking tobacco right there. That's good fucking smoking tobacco right there. That's cigarette tobacco, real cigarette tobacco. That they land on.
In the name of Satan, the ruler of earth, king of the world, open wide the gates of hell and come forth to greet me as your brother and friend. Grant me the indulgences of which I speak, for I live in the beasts of the field, rejoicing in the fleshly life.
I don't know what I'm going to call it. I don't know. But it's definitely going to be part of Invasion of the Body Snatchers when I talk about the movie. I just don't know where they're going to fit in there. I don't know yet. But it will be on the Rashi Book Club. Look at those things, dude. So I'm going to show them throughout the show. And we talk about today. Because I found them fascinating. I kept them too. I didn't throw them away. Still got them. Yeah, we kept them. We keeping them. I thought I could do something with them later on. Plus, I want to get inside their mouth and make it all red. I look forward to that. But when you see Linda Lace and you see these shells right here, these little plant things that are made out of nut shells, you can see my creation. You know, I love to create, man. I love some art. I just love fucking art because you can really create your world. You can really let your imagination just sprout all out of craziness. You know, physical art, animation, whatever. It's just art. I just love art. I just love it. Always doing something, always busy. And I came up with that. I came up with these little 7, because God's number is 7. And I chose 7 of them. I put them on my tobacco. Took my tobacco out of the cigarette and said I'll use that. It looks good too. Looks very good. Very good. I just, that's the thing. I don't know what to do with it right now. I don't know what to do with it. It's just, I feel something working, creating this stuff and talking about Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The one from 1978 now. You know, the one from 1978. Only that one. That's the one that had me. That's the one that had me. And with this COVID-19 going on right now, it makes it feel interesting. It makes it feel interesting, me fucking with this invasion of the body snatchers with COVID-19 outside, just going to fuck off. It just, I don't know. Other people use other, well, that's what I'm about to say, because I know they watch other pandemic movies all over the place. This is just the way we're coping with it around here. Sci-fi. You know, sci-fi. And still sticking to the fact that it came from China, you know. But they say they'll have a vaccine soon. So everybody's hoping on a vaccine. You know. Now, the original from the movie plants, they look like that. They look like that. They got flowers on it. Now, I could have did all that. But I didn't want to. They actually sprout like flowers, dude. They actually fucking sprout like flowers. Would you believe that? That's the truth. They sprout like flowers. I like the Little Shop of Horrors plant. I like that anyway. You know, I like that anyway.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the land, the snow is glistening.
Put a lid on it, bozo.
Friday, a holiday tradition for 21 years.
I've killed it.
It's time once again for America's favorite Charlie Brown adventure. It's an Emmy Award-winning special. It's a Charlie Brown Christmas. Then he's back, the original cool guy. And this time he's gonna melt your heart. So chill out with Frosty the Snowman. Share the holiday spirit Friday on CBS.
Tis the season. The more, the merrier.
Holiday hoopy whatty?
With 25 days of animated classics.
I'm too much.
Holiday blockbusters.
Got presents. Happy Christmas, Harry.
And world premieres of 2 ABC Family original holiday movies.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Yes.
The 25 Days of Christmas, December 1st through the 25th, only on ABC Family.
Atari would like to thank you for taking us into your homes. We wish you all a happy holiday.
This holiday season, serve the very best at any gathering. Serve delicious chicken tenders from Burger King.
Ain't nothing like the real thing.
Chicken tenders are all white meat breast fillets, not formed bits and pieces of chicken like McNuggets. Plus, they're cooked in 100% vegetable oil. So pick up chicken tenders from Burger King. This holiday, how could you serve anything less than the best?
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
They look like little fly catchers, don't they? They do look like fly catchers. But they're not fly catchers. They're I didn't come up with a name for them. Imagine it, you know, like invasion of the body snatchers, like they're doing something. I created this, and they're in my house. You know, they're in my house, dude. And you can imagine them to be any damn thing. And all the time they came from cashew nuts. It's just all, it's how I'm teasing myself and I'm perceiving it in an odd way. You know, I don't mind quirking myself up to enjoy this. If I gotta quirk myself up, I gotta quirk myself up. I don't mind quirking myself up, because I'm a quirky kind of guy. I am. We are. We're quirky people. And if quirking myself up is going to really let me enjoy my creation, then so be it. When you look at the systematic way that these alien creatures came to Earth and just took over, it kind of makes you wonder, you know. It kind of makes you wonder. Is it possible? My opinion, yes. The United States government already said we got some things that we can't, in NASA, we already got some things that we can't identify with. Even share some with the public. So that door of anything is still there, which is the food for sci-fi movies. Which is the food for? Just give me a sec. Now, what I want to share is that there's a lot of philosophers out there in the world. There's a lot of philosophers. There's a lot of theologicals, whatever that word is, whatever the fuck that word is. There's a lot of spectators. And these guys will write books. They will write novels and so forth. And they will have the most incredible imagination that you ever may come across when it comes to literature. Outstanding. The pages are very tasteful, never tasteless. But yet and still, I don't see nothing wrong with somebody acknowledging that God exists. Because I'll tell you what I mean. When you look at science fiction or horror, you could clearly see it's based off religion. Now, if you ask this person what is their favorite novel or what have you, 9 times out of 10 they will not mention their own. Why would they mention their own? They'll mention somebody else. That somebody else's novel they mentioned is based off religion. Basically, it's based on, you have something good, you have something bad, and you have a struggle to try to win over or to proceed with the bad, and the good trying to stop the bad, whether it's law enforcement or government or what. It's the same conflict that's in the scriptures. I mean, it's a total adaptation from religion, basically, in the basic movie format today. Why not come to grips with, hey, God does exist? How can you take the situation that God is under? We're all under, we're all part of. The Bible said we're all part of it. So how can you take something like that and steal it and then turn around and say, I don't believe in the creator of it, the instigator of it, the orchestrated person of it. It just don't make sense. It doesn't resonate with me. But yeah, and still, that's just the way things are. The Bible, in my opinion, in our opinion, is not ostentatious. So you can't run there and say, okay, that's why we got our information from the scriptures, because it's ostentatious. It's not. It's not. It's not ostentatious. So they can't run right there and say it. The Bible is a sacred book. It's been here for thousands of years. And you come across it occasionally. Occasionally. You may come across it in your face. Occasionally. I myself, we around here, okay, we have a perpetuity with it. I have a perpetuity with it because I feel as though that I'm connected with it. In my opinion, everybody should feel some way, that or other. But needless to say, by and large, you know, just to me, in my opinion, a philosopher or an artist or some kind of a scientific spectator, as you will look better in the spotlight if they say they believe in God. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because in the movie, Invasion of Body Snatchers, there's this scene where they're in a book club. They're in this book club, and it just I'm captivated by the whole. This is the introduction to Nimoy. You know, this is the introduction to Nimoy inside the movie, inside that scene right there. It's the introduction to him. She's seeing things that don't make sense because her husband is contaminated with this plant. He's contaminated, so he's changing and shit. So she's being affected by it. They're duplicating her. You see, they're duplicating her. Now, Sutherland says, "Won't you go speak to my psychiatrist," which is Nimoy. Pittman, I think his name is Pittman in here. They have a scene where they're inside of a book party. And I'm looking at that scene, I'm captivated by everything that's been said in that scene. You know, it's selling the audience with who the characters are in the movie. Completely selling the audience with who everybody's position, you know, what kind of person they are. Jeff Goldblum got to be the one of the most hilarious positions in that movie. Hilarious. You know, he's somebody trying to get recognition for his work. Everybody's ignoring him, so you see his position. Nimoy, on the other hand, is successful, and the whole book party is about him. And he's supposed to help out of the friend of Sutherland, which is you can see I'm totally unprepared for this, but I'm really dig into it on a book club after this first book club, because we gotta get this first book club. But nonetheless, not to stray away. Give me a few minutes. I'm punching up her name because I forgot her name. I actually forgot her name. Give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. I'm just captivated with this movie. I'm very, very captivated with this movie. You know. Brooke Adams. That's the woman I say related to who married Monk. Yeah. Because Sutherland thinks she's going crazy. You know, because she has a husband that the aliens totally took over. So she thinks she's seeing things. So okay, Nimoy's going to make sense of everything. That's Spock. These guys, their collaboration with bringing this selling, that's when they're selling you what the movie's about, you buy it. You actually fucking buy it. That's how good this collaboration is right here. All three of them. In fact, everybody in this movie does a fantastic job. It's hard to find movies where, like every person, every celebrity in it is giving it their all. And what I said about it is that this is when they hot. This is when they fucking hot right here. Now, I'm not going to say Nimoy per se, but I'm talking about Sutherland and Jeff Goldblum. Now, they probably started other movies prior to this, what have you, but for the most part, this is when you want to get the ass on the screen. Young, fresh from the Actors Guild or whatever, like fresh from the studio, fresh from the stage, because celebrities belong to like theater before they become in Hollywood. They have their group of friends in the theater, and they all working in the theater and all. Then one of them will say, "Hey, I got a phone call from Hollywood. I'm leaving, you assholes." That's what Pee Wee Herman did. That's what Paul Rubin did. He belonged to something like that. He had a bunch of friends that when Paul Rubin was Pee Wee Herman, and he was so successful. When Pee Wee Herman was the shit, you had his friends cursing him the fuck out behind his back, saying, "You're a dumb motherfucker. We can't stand your ass," because they had a pact. He that they always gonna do it together. He left good friends behind. From what I understand, the story is they fucking was pissed off at his ass, and Pee Wee Herman was taking over all. He did Pee Wee's Playhouse. He did Pee Wee and his bicycle, the bike. This is a story about a man and his boy and their bicycle, and all of these fucking things. And his friends that he left behind was cursing them out. You're a fucking asshole. Because we all supposed to be in Hollywood together. That's what we said. We made a pact. And then you're going to turn around and forget about everybody. So, that was his fucking situation. Because it's like that sometimes. You can't bring your old neighborhood people with you, theoretically, it's not nobody's fault that somebody made it and somebody didn't make it. It's not nobody's fucking fault. And yet, these Hollywood celebrities go through that shit. People being pissed off at them and so forth. Which is totally bullshit. It's just totally fucking bullshit, but
Tis the season. The more, the merrier.
Holiday hoopy whatty?
With 25 days of animated classics.
I'm too much.
Holiday blockbusters.
Got presents. Happy Christmas, Harry.
And world premieres of 2 ABC Family original holiday movies.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Yes.
The 25 Days of Christmas, December 1st through the 25th, only on ABC Family.
Merry Christmas, Merry Merry Christmas from your Kmart Christmas store. Save on sweaters and on hats, bowling balls and baseball bats.
Cameras, TVs, bikes and plants, goldfish, bath toys, slippers, pants.
Mirrors, dresses, perfume, socks, toasters, roasters, robes and clocks. Candy, records, films and toys at Santa Land for girls and boys. Christmas smiles light every face at Kmart's Christmas saving place.
these plants land and they get you when you sleep. Somehow is able to drift some kind of cotton, because you know cotton comes from a plant, so I'm guessing that's where they got the idea from. It's hard to believe that cotton comes from a plant. When you go to the store and get cotton balls or Q-tip swabs, and you see that stuff on the end of a Q-tip, that came from a plant, like marijuana. A tree is just a plant. It's a huge plant. A tree is nothing but a huge, gigantic plant. You know, it's hard to believe that cotton comes from plants. One of like grapes comes from a grapevine. A grapevine is nothing but a plant. Most of the most valuable things in life comes from plants, whether you know it or not. You know, from liquor to tobacco. Liquor, I'm sure liquor does. Wine. Basically everything comes from plants. Every fucking thing that we really like enjoy and need comes from plants. They deserve much recognition, more recognition, I suppose. But they don't get it. They don't get it. People run over these facts. The world is obliviated and ignorant, so they'll never see it, in my opinion. Needless to say, these plants in here, that's why this movie is so powerful. That's why this movie is so fucking powerful. Because you actually, you know, buy this shit. That would be a good idea to stuff cotton inside of their mouth. That would be good. But I want that red to show. I want to do their mouth red. I could do little pieces of cotton under the red. Maybe we'll do that with it. Maybe we'll do that with it. Yeah, maybe we'll do that with it. I don't know. But this is the first photograph that I took of these. I don't even know what to call them. But I'm gonna we're gonna keep them because I'm not finished. We're not finished with them. I'm gonna do something else with them. You know, when you make something like that, and for me to go out my way and make something like this off of a movie, an idea movie, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I must really, that's what I'm saying, I must really like this fucking movie, for me to create something like this. And when you allow your imagination to get fertile off of a movie, when you allow it, there's no telling what you'll do. Some people are motivated by books and movies to go and commit the most horrific crimes. You know why? Because they let their obsession or their interest, because it doesn't have necessarily, have to be obsession. They let it get fertile. So once something gets fertile, that's it. That's it. Shit. I like this movie so much that it got fertile. And it spawned me to create this right here. They say Linda Lace. Now, some people speculate that Linda Lace is a ghost woman. Shit, Devo. Maybe she's a girl who lived before. And she came up into my imagination, and I'm projecting her who she is. Maybe she's a fallen demon, angel of God. Maybe she's that, and I'm projecting who she is. Maybe she's a spirit that's trapped in this world, and I'm projecting who she is. Either way, she's with me. Either way, she's with me. You see the point? So, what does that yield? Where do I stand in society? What is that saying about me? Why do I have the channel to create these things and go about these things? No, this is RVT Dark Portal holiday season now. This is RVT's Dark Portal, so let's talk about these shows. Let's talk about shit here. Some people have the ability to channel. Some people don't have the ability to channel. Why is that? If this Linda Lace channeled me to bring her out, the reason is straight for companionship. I'm automatically her father. You see, I created her. She came from my imagination. I created her. She came from my sperm. The men have testosterone. I created her. Now, see that on the screen, that right there? I created that also. Now, here's the thing. I like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now, what does that yield? That means this creation right here, I can imagine, like, I'm fucked up by it. I'm fucked up just like the movie. That right there is fucking with me. And people around here. See how it works? There's nothing mental about the situation. It's just having fun with your imagination. Which is, imagination is being low-key in society today. Because in religion, God gave us free will. God gave Adam and Eve free will. You see? He gave them free will. He gave them free will. Why not imagination? Why nobody ever talk about that? That's my theory. That's my biggest issue with what's going on today. That's one of my biggest topics of what's going on today. Why you never talk about how God gave us imagination. Nobody ever talks about it on stage. Billy Graham, one of the number one evangelists in the world, never talked about how God gave us imagination. And yet in the scriptures, God tells us to imagine His kingdom and us being there. The scriptures say, imagine us seeing ourselves in it. God's kingdom. Ladies and gents, can't you see that without imagination it's impossible to do anything? Without imagination you can't see God. In fact, I go that far as to say without imagination you can't even see that it's not a God. That is not a God. All I'm saying in my own way All I'm saying is my own way. When you look at life the right way, it gets pretty scary. Nobody wants to step outside of the box. See, the box is man know every fucking thing. That's the box. Outside of the box is, hey, men came from women. What if women was here first? Which, but then we'll say that's ridiculous. If the greatest inventions came later on in life, not the more life went on, the greatest inventions of man came forth. Then who's to say women wasn't here first, and then man came later, greater than woman? Here's the question: Will women be offended if they admit that man is greater than me? If a woman stand and say, man is greater than me, but I'm the first person to walk the planet Earth, will she abide by that? Think about it. Woman will admit man is greater and smarter than me, but I'm still the first person to walk the planet Earth. I was first. Man came second. See, without me, without my titties, man came in and he had no food to eat. See? I could have just been down there like a giraffe and sucked my own milk, and I could have survived on my own body. So when I got a certain age, I started eating plants and vegetables, and I survived. Let man do that. Man needs food to survive. That comes from me. Right or wrong? So what I'm trying to say, this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. The possibilities of the imagination can be real if we want them to be real. If only if we want them to be real. Surely certain things are not logical, but then again certain things aren't. You know, man learned what to eat by watching animals. If it don't kill an animal, if it don't kill a mammal, yeah, right, sweetie, it's not going to kill us. So man found out what to eat watching animals. You won't see an animal eat something, which is a mammal just like us, and then man turn around and eat it and then die. You won't see us eat something, and then the animal turn around and eat it and then die. That don't make sense, because we come from the same family, still mammals. So man found out what to eat by watching animals. That's no mystery there. There's no fucking mystery. But the point is, nothing gets done without imagination. Now the question is, that's the point. Now here's the question. How important is imagination today in society? How important is imagination today when it comes to success in somebody's life? Achieving something. Getting something done. If you really microscope the whole fucking thing, you'll see it's everything. So why imagination don't get credit? I'll tell you why. Because in my opinion, imagination goes to children. It goes infantile. Oh, you imagine too much. You daydream. And all of this bullshit. And that's what pissed me the fuck off about life. It just really fucking gets me when all the time God gave us this. If it wasn't no imagination, there will be no invasion of the body snatchers. This is a very, very powerful story, because it's interesting that we're going through something like this amidst COVID-19. Now, people may look at me, no, let's tell them the truth, sweetie, about shit. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real around here. Now, people may look at all of this right here, and this is all my creation. All of it. Everything, every fucking thing you look at is my creation. Hands down. Okay, we got that. and people may give it the middle finger. Are we not allowed to do the same fucking thing to what's going on in society? From Philadelphia, it takes a week's drive to get from Philadelphia to Florida. This is by car. It takes 1 week, about a week, to get from Philadelphia to Florida. About a week. The last time I checked, it was about a week. Now, they just launched a nigga, a fucking black, a chink. They launched all these people in space the other day. Guess how long it took them? They actually went from the planet Earth to the space shuttle. Guess how long it took them? Just a few days. If that. Think about that. They're in space right now. A Negro is in space right now. I'm not shit. A Japanese, I think it's Japanese, I don't know, but a chink is in space right now with a Negro in space right now. Right now. I'm not shit. For them to get from the planet Earth to the space shuttle, few days. When if you drive to Florida, it takes about a week. Does that make any sense, dude? But we supposed to buy this bullshit. I'm not saying this, that, this, and that. That's what y'all saying about my shit, about what I'm saying about this, what y'all looking at on the screen right there. But I'm not saying nothing. You know why I'm not saying nothing? Because it's respect of mankind's intelligence and mankind's notions, and especially mankind's drive and knowledge of achievement. So I'm not saying anything. But you see what I'm trying to say. You talk about my shit that is bullshit and garbage, but look at this bullshit. A black man went to the space shuttle in a few days with a Chinese man or whatever. And we supposed to buy this shit. When it takes a week to drive from here to Florida. They must be going awfully fucking fast, dude. And a human body could take that much speed? Really? Huh. Well, that's a new one on me. Nonetheless, that's the deal. It looks like sperm. They say it's seed. It looks like sperm. They traveled to the planet Earth and created these flowers. Okay. You know, it's funny how when it comes to invasion, nobody really like they say, like, okay, the aliens get sentimental sometimes, okay, because if we don't do this, y'all destroy everything on the planet Earth. So we gotta take over. I think that was the original War of the Worlds. The original War of the Worlds, the original one. I think that was that robot's excuse. Yeah, because man is going to destroy himself. I think that was the reason for them invading. So we got to do something about this. Man does the same thing to other countries. Oh, y'all going to kill each other, so we got to come in here and straighten things out. You see? So man is not obligated or can stand at a standpoint where he could point his finger and say, you guys wrong. You can come in here and the shit. You can't do that. He's not obligated to do it. He's not obligated to do it. He's not obligated to do it. I'm not bestowing nobody's opinions here. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bestowing nobody's opinions here. But I'm just making speculatory gestures. I'm speculating. You can't get upset on me for that. My kids are not my harness. Harness belongs on a horse, you see. So they not my harness. I'm not their harness. You guys are not my harness. But the world use people as harness, is what I'm trying to say. So don't get offended by the shit I'm talking about. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nobody no harness around here. I'm an idealist. That's all I am. And that's what y'all see on the screen right there. But getting back to the lesson at hand. This movie is by far a masterpiece. Very impressed with it. Can't stop watching it. And I will keep watching it. And I can't wait to buy, since we can't download it. There's no way for us to download it. You know. YouTube is out for blood. So. And you can see that the movie was a very successful in the box office, or they wouldn't have kept redoing it 4 times, plus a novel, plus an adaptation with the faculty, the movie The Faculty. That was kind of like this. They got it off. The Faculty, they got it off Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I didn't like that movie. It was stupid as fuck. It was just dumb. Jack Finney is a sheer genius. Sheer genius. And what makes this ironic, what makes all of this ironic, and you may think that I'm orchestrating all of this for it to be a certain way, when in reality I'm not. I'm bringing shit to the table as it is. The last thing I want to do is fuck with y'all head. The last thing I want to do is fuck with your head. But the thing about it is, what I'm about to say to you is, the release date for this particular movie right here, 1978, was December 22nd. Now, figure that one out. The 22nd of November is tomorrow. Thanksgiving is next week. Figure that one out. Digest that. Digest that right there. Everybody wants a voice in today's society. But how many people know what the fuck to say? You know? You gotta let your ideas, you wanna see your ideas. You wanna create your ideas. Fuck the talking bullshit. You wanna take your imagination and see it. Why does it have to be in your head? What do you call that? Transparent. Because they just transparent thoughts and ideas until you bring it to life. Because Hollywood is nothing but a bunch of man's ideas just put in a formatation of entertainment or informative use in some cases, like back in the 70s when they did these movies about Noah's Ark or Bigfoot or the Bottomless Snowman. You know, they don't make movies like that. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. But now it's about people now. Yeah, it's about people dying, niggas dying overseas and all this bullshit. Indians dying, changes dying. It's about shit like that. There's always hates the ones that's doing it, just finding out all this goddamn shit. It's a bunch of geographic bullshit. National Geographic bullshit. You got no more Bigfoots no more in the movies no more. You know, the search for Bigfoot, the search for Loch Ness Monster starts this Friday at the Regency. You don't see movies like that no more. Now it's about people dying now. You know? Climate change. This climate bullshit. God got everything under control. These people don't believe in God. And it's close to science fiction. Think about it. These people who's concerned about climate change or whatever don't believe in God. They think man have the ability to fix things. And granted, that's fine. That's fine. But notice how it's close to science fiction. Notice how it's close to science fiction. How come that fits so much? Why does it fit so much? What's the scenario with that? Why is it close to science fiction? Why is God close to science fiction? When basically it's good versus evil in every goddamn thing, especially that Star Wars shit. Especially the Star Wars trilogy. All God Bible based. And you can't deny. Did Philip Kaufman notice did Philip Kaufman notice when he directed Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Because look, the aliens is nothing but Satan the devil. Think about it. Tell me I'm wrong. Look me in the computer eyes and tell me I'm wrong. Corrupting all the people to walk in an alien's way. Satan the devil want to corrupt all the people to walk in his way. Then you come home from work. Your Christian husband, at the end of the movie, you come home from work, and your Christian husband got a prostitute in the bed. Now you looking like my baby. You looking like my sweetheart right there, crying out and shit. Looking when Sutherland was pointing his finger. Now you looking like my baby, screaming and hollering like, "Oh, my husband is in bed with a prostitute." You just gave a talk this past Sunday to Christians. See the similarities there. I'm not saying shit about it. I'm just asking why. Why is it like that? That's all I'm asking. It's just a simple question. I'm not taking a rocket scientist genius type shit. I'm just asking a simple question, dude. Why? Veronica Cartwright. Now you looking like my baby Veronica Cartwright. Sitting there screaming and hollering, going, "Oh, you're one of them. Oh my God, you're one of them now. Oh shit." The last thing she would expect for him to change. That was the last thing for her to expect, for him to change. Shocked the hell out of her. Shocked the hell out of the audience. Philip Kaufman, the director of this movie, won a Saturn Award. The Saturn Award, that sounds like a science fiction award. It does. And it grossed $24.9 million, so you're expected to get another award besides a Saturn Award. Saturn Award, the planet Saturn, looks like it's from it's a science fiction award. A Saturn Award. It's not a horror movie. It's not. But it's definitely a movie that's very unpredictable. In a way, it is predictable. It is. But at the same time, you look forward. Yeah, you look forward to the prediction. You look forward to it, to the predictions that come forth. You look forward to it. I'm going to do something with those planks on that screen right there. I'm going to do something with them. Baby, we're going to do something with those planks right there. Because I have them in my house. And I'm using my imagination, like, because I'm a different person, you know? And this COVID-19 going on. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. We are so fucked. This movie couldn't come at a better time. Now I created these plant things. I'm like, oh my God. I'm seeing, like, I guess you could say I'm seeing entertainment for myself. I'm seeing some kind of, well, not entertainment, but I was saying something fascinating that's watchable. I can't really put my finger on it, but that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Now, Linda Lace is my creation. I get a different kind of satisfaction from her. I get a tremendously different satisfaction from Linda Lace. Like, I'll show you, here's a clip from I'll show you a movie clip, a episode clip from the next episode of Linda Lace. Okay? I'll show you a clip from it. And, oh yeah, she has a video coming up on the Rashi's Book Club. She has a video also, just so y'all know that. So y'all want to, whoever's interested in Linda Lace, I know a lot of y'all not interested in her. y'all not interested in her. Y'all just not, you know. But for those of you guys that's interested in Linda Lace, y'all want to check out the music video she did. And it's going to be the Rashid Book Club coming up, guys. All things considered, here is a clip from the next episode of Linda Lace. So enjoy it. Here's the clip from it. Just look at it. Because the reason why, first of all, the reason why is because you see them plants on the screen right there. Those plants are my creation. Now, I get a different vibe from Linda, which is a whole nother universe. And I do mean universe. My creations are universe apart. You know, they none of them are like other animations or other creators on the planet Earth. That's like, you can see some similarities. Now I go way, universe, galaxies apart. So my feelings for these plant-like creatures here, I'll call them plant-like creatures. Yes, I will. Are different from Linda Lace. Linda is just my daughter. She's different. Well, here's the preview from the next animation coming up. Check it out. Check it out.
God, you're so smart. And I'll be that smart mermaid now, if you please. Okay, Linda, you're a smart mermaid. That's more like it. Hey, Roxy, maybe I could be queen of all the mermaids. So what do you think about that? Wow, my cousin Linda, queen of all the mermaids. I like it. In your case, it will be infamous. No, Roxy, no. You don't have to bring in no law enforcement. You don't have to bring in law enforcement. I will always be nice and a good mermaid day and night. I said infamous, not enforcements, Linda. Well, that's ridiculous. Who ever heard of a police mermaid, Roxy? I know what I'm talking about. Linda, fuck it. My royal subjects will love me and do my bidding day and night. I really think you should be writing this stuff down. It's such great stuff. And I'll bet Papa will take care of me. You know? That will be cherryful. Oh, pure cherryful. You're right, Linda. It will be cherryful. But what if Uncle Rashid don't want to take care of you as a mermaid? Oh, that's bullshit. Papa said he'll take care of me until hell all becomes heaven and after as well. Okay, Linda. Okay. But you're part fish, and Papa loves fish. Okay, Linda, if you say so, I do. I wonder what does mermaids eat? I'm sure they eat seafood. I guess. Great, because I love this shit. Why don't you go and get a mermaid costume tomorrow to, try it out? Not a bad idea, Roxy, honey. I think I will. You'll come also. Now, why wouldn't I? Then we could get one for you. But I don't want to be a mermaid. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Damn. And don't blasphemy. Damn is not blasphemous. Right, so don't do it. What? Jesus, forget it. Just forget it, Linda.
Now, a lot of animators in Hollywood will make Linda Lace have powers, like a witch, like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the animated series. Who's with the Archies? Talking about that one. And or they will make her have a pet, like the Winks, those fairies. They have like a pet rabbit or something like that. But I wanted to bring the sexuality out inside of my daughter, because that's how I was raised, to be proud of who I am. And I wanted to display it in an animation which is an adaptation or mockery of a lot of comics that was out in the 60s and 50s of these women that had normal lives but just was sexy as hell, that just died out. That Patty Ann and all of this shit. And they had their own comics that was doing well. Their comics was doing really well. And for some reason they just died out. They just died out, man. They fucking died out. You don't see it no more. You don't see them no more. Who am I to say that this holiday season I'm left in the dark? Oh, that's a long time ago in the United States of America. These things different, everything different now. Now, fuck you, man. If you had the ability to bring to life the past, would you do it? Think about it. Think about that. Sure, we all upset over this COVID-19 shit. We all upset over it. But some people happy because of COVID-19 because, well, they're angry at the world. Some people enjoying it. You may find it hard to believe, but you may find it hard to believe. But it's the truth. Who are we to argue with the truth? If it's the truth, it's the truth. People are really, it takes all to make up the world today. Not everybody feel about COVID-19 like everybody else, That's just the world we live in. It's like Rashid, you ain't supposed to talk like that. You ain't supposed to mention that. You ain't supposed to. Well, around RBT, that's what I'm saying. They're not paying attention. Around RBT, we hold back nothing. One of the most interesting characters in the movie gotta be Jeff Goldblum. He gotta be one of the most interesting characters in the movie. I love Jeff Goldblum movies. They have him. They used to have him playing in these quirky movies, Earth Girls Are Easy and shit like that. I think it was called that. I could be wrong. He played with Cyndi Lauper in Vibes. He's a quirky guy. Love his work. Love his work. How can they get these Hollywood celebrities together like this and fit so perfectly? It's a mystery in itself. What are the odds of making a movie? They say you can make a bad movie out of a good script, or you can make a good script out of a bad movie. Whatever the fuck that means. Whatever the fuck it means. That's patty cake bullshit. You're gonna make a good movie out of bad. Go ahead some fucking way. It's a bad script. You're gonna make a good movie out of bad. It's okay. You get right people up in there. I don't give a fuck how bad the script is. The movie's gonna be a hit. Especially when it comes to ass. Especially when it comes to ass. I don't care damn how bad the script is. You get a woman up there showing some ass, it's gonna be a cult classic. But it gotta be the right woman. Sex sells. The sex will always sell. Pornography is through the roof since this COVID-19 shit hit. That's what I was saying. But what are the odds of you making a movie and getting these celebrities together to harmonize something so beautifully like they did in Invasion of the Body Snatchers in 1978? What are the odds? You know? They made it so mature and adult oriented. Like, usually they use kids. Like The Blob was basically geared towards children, like teenagers. You know, teenagers and shit. The Blob had teenagers. There ain't no teenagers in this movie here, dude. I mean, this is a good science fiction movie, that focused on philosophers and mature adults. Leonard Nimoy, for Christ's sake. You don't get no mature than Spock. Captivating. You know, you actually buy it. You actually buy this movie. You buy it. You does. You does. Now I ain't seen the new versions, especially the 2007 one. I think Nicole Kidman was in that one, right? I think so. They ain't come close to it. I'm sure they fucked it up, though. I'm sure they did something to it because there's no word. There's no, you know. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, it's just closer to God. I think they're just closer to God. I think that most of the shit today is God-oriented, came from the Bible. And I don't see what's wrong with a philosopher saying they believe in God. It's an insult when you say, when you get these philosophers, not saying anything, but when you get these philosophers and you get these well-endowed journalists or what have you, very name, their name is enigma in the industry, and you get these guys and they say they don't believe in God. They don't realize, they will look better if they say they believe in God. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. They say that God is not scientifically proven. But if his works are scientifically proven, then how can you justify other ways? How? A prism can't be just brought about out of nothing. I'm sorry. A prism cannot be brought about out of nothing, even if it's from a car leaking oil. A car leaking oil. And the car drive away, and you look at the oil spot, and you see rainbow prism in it. You know? You can't get that out of nothing, even if it's from a oil leaking car. A prison, meaning something beautiful like that cannot just come to be without a creation. And if so, why man can't do it? Why can't man create something? See? I got you right there. What you mean? If man created, then he has to create it. You see? So how could prison just be? It has to have everything has to have a create. You see? There is a God. You see how you see it? You see, I got you that quick. I got you. If you listen to my words, I got you. I got you. And you can't deny that I didn't get you. That's bullshit. I got you. Beauty has a creation, a creator. It's that simple. Beauty cannot just form itself from nothing. As a creator. Non-beauty, ugly, we use the word ugly. Non-attractive has a creator also. Has a creator also. Life in general has a creator. Now, has a creator. Now, for a scholar to admit that, they look better. I think Einstein believed in God. A lot of artists and philosophers believed in God, and look how it made them look. You'd think philosophers will pay attention to that. But when you get people with the climate change and they go up there speculating this and that about society and what have or whatever, the spectrum of the universe and all of this shit, then they turn around, there's no God. You know how ignorant it makes them look? And they don't even know they look ignorant. Even if they don't believe, this is what I'm saying. Even if they don't believe in God, they will look better saying they believe in God, is what I'm saying. Because they may not say, okay, I believe in God, but they'll say, I believe in a higher power. So I met a lot of people like that when I was a Christian. A lot of people like that. The Pope Francis is freaking out right now. He's going crazy. It's like Pope Francis is like a computer and somebody poured water on it. He's starting to act crazy. Something wrong with him. Obviously something wrong with him. But he still looks a certain way. But you know why? Because God is involved in him. You see the point? You see what God could do to somebody? Anybody could fuck up inside of religion or what have you. Anybody, okay, alright, but anybody could fuck up inside religion or what have you. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. But the point is, having God with you makes you look a certain way. And I don't see nothing wrong, and it pisses me off when I see these very intelligent spectators and philosophers going about things like God don't exist. The most greatest people that ever walked the earth said they believe in God. And look, what if Martin Luther King said he don't believe in God? What if he said that? What if Martin Luther King said, I don't believe in God? See how he looks? See the change? What if John F. Kennedy said he don't believe in God? See the change? What if the royals, Prince Charles, Princess Diana when Diana was alive? What if they said they didn't believe in God? You see? But these philosophers get up here and start philosophizing, thinking they look powerful when they say they don't believe in God. I guess what I'm trying to drive at here, so what does all of this shit mean? Because this is part 2. We're going to have a part 3 because we're not finished with this shit. What I'm trying to say is, you see them on the screen, that right there I created, right there, those plants right there I created. They came from me. Now look at the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Am I saying that that's possible? NASA got tons of reports of saying unidentified this and that, you see, in space and all. Who's to say what's here that's not from another fucking thing? Who's to say? Can you 100% look at everything on the planet Earth and say, man, it's a joy to have fun with your imagination. Using the imagination, not just using this free will. They say God gave man. It's fun using your imagination to create and explore your own boundaries. And that's what made me create that on that damn screen right there, because I believe, if you believe, who's to say you can have fun? You know? You can have fun. Think about it. You can have fun if you believe. Like, who said that shit? Peter Pan said that some shit. And Peter Pan full of shit. I ain't saying, Peter Pan is real. Let's keep the shit decent here. Let's keep the conversation decent. But somebody created all of that. If you believe, then it's possible. You see? It's that simple. If you believe, then it's possible. Just because the artist is an artist, but because he's not a known artist or world proclaimed artist or fashion artist or Hollywood artist, that doesn't make him less of an artist if he's an artist. Exactly. If he's an artist. That's what I'm trying to say. If I say on the screen right there, that's real, in my imagination, that's real, this and this and this, and I'm sharing it with you guys, guess what? That shit real. And that tobacco, that's tobacco under there. That's tobacco that I got there plant. Oh, that's tobacco for my cigarettes. And I made them from pistachio nuts, they shells. And I see something with that. I see something magnificent with that. Just because the world don't see it, that doesn't make it real. You see the point? Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I really am taken with this movie right here because it's justifying the can-do spirit. The can-do spirit. We can do this. You can't beat us. So we're doing this. It's justifying that. Sure, it's a bad thing to you because you can't beat it. It's a horrible thing to you because you can't beat it. It's horrible. But to us, in our world, it's not horrible. It's justified. Because we have to do this for survival. That's what they say in the movie. They say they got to do it for survival. Right? That's what they say in the movie. So in your world, it's all of this and that, and this and that. But in our world, it's not this and this and this and that. It's all laid out. It's all laid out, dude. It's all fucking laid out. Like this COVID-19. We know we fucked. We know we fucked. But we look how we handling the situation. Of course, we suffering like hell this holiday season. We suffering like hell. But still, look how we handling the situation. Everybody staying in control. And that's impressive for man to be like this right now. Yeah, because what's unimpressive, if man gets out of control, that's when it gets crazy. But everybody's staying in control, which should be commended. You see the point? All of this, getting back to the issue that I left a while ago. The release date was December 22nd, 1978. Look how close we are right now. Right now, we're talking about something that was released around this time. This movie was released right before Christmas. Would you believe that? Right before Christmas. Christmas is December 25th. This movie was released December 22nd. Yup, that's my birthday day, 22nd. December 22nd, 1978. December 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. 3 days before Christmas, this movie was released. Now, picture the holiday season and the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers come out. Think about it. Look at what we're talking about right now around the holiday season. Ain't that amazing? It's only Rashid could do some shit like that, you see? It's almost like I brought y'all back in time! Back in time! Remember when I had that Christmas, science fiction Christmas? Remember last year? It was last year. RBT went sci-fi this Christmas. Was I crazy? Was I crazy? Was I a fruit cup? Was I a screwball? Was I a Looney Tune? This movie came out around the holiday, in the holiday season, 3 days before Christmas. That's when this movie came out. I was 8 years old. Disco was out. Jim Jones killed himself. Jim Jones just killed Jim Jones killed himself in November, I think, 1978. Jim Jones just killed himself when this movie was released. Y'all know Jim Jones. He just killed himself when this movie was released. Think of the holiday season now, y'all. Look what we're talking about now, y'all. We're back in time. Look at this. Invasion of the Body Snatchers holiday season right now. Look at this shit. Ain't that awesome, man? It's like we brought back the past, dude. Here's a question. Do y'all think I'm finished with this shit? No, I'm not finished with this, and y'all know it. So, we are going to, this is part 2, right? Part 3 will be coming up soon. It's possible I might drop it. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. Because this movie is fascinating. I'm not finished with it. The cud. I'm chewing it like cud. And the cud is too sweet. It's too sweet. I'm sorry. The cud that I'm chewing it on is too sweet. Like that dog head with that man head on it right there. You know why they did? We was talking about that, sweetie. I'm about to tell these guys. You know why they created that dog right there with the head like that? You know why they did that? They did it for, you may wonder, why would they do that? They've been so mature and everything. Why would they do some shit like that right there? It was a genuine, intelligent reason why they did that. Because that dog and that man was, this is the guy that played the banjo. His name was I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, but I will next time. But he sat in the park with his dog playing the banjo all the time for money. So he got caught up in this alien shit, and they took him, and what y'all seeing on the screen right there, that's what they did. But guess why they did it? That's why they did it. They did it to make him run up the people and shock them. Anybody that give out emotion, that dog right there will scream, will let out an alien scream, then everybody knows that it's a human being in the crowd. That's why they created that. That's why the aliens created that dog right there. So in a movie, they was walking, and then this dog just appeared out of nowhere and looked them right in the face. Soon as she showed emotion, the dog screamed, and everybody turned around. This old lady screamed. They said, "Okay, we got humans." That's why they created that thing right there, that dog. I'm not sick. That's why they did it. They wanted to get all humans. That dog's job was to go around, look at people in the face, seeing if they're going to scream. And then soon as they scream or whatever, the dog will scream. And then somebody else will scream. Then they will know that there's humans around. That's why the aliens did that to that dog, that fucking thing right there. If you look at the movie, you'll see the whole thing. Then when they start running away, when Sutherland start running away, the dog start chasing and screaming, saying there's humans right there, there's humans right there. But you always wonder why they did that to that fucking I don't think he was homeless, but he was just a guy who played the banjo with his dog in a park, and he just did that. He combined them together and shit. Showing some kind of fucking, I don't know, I won't call it sarcasm, but they showing some kind of, you want your dog that much? You close to your dog? Okay, we'll make you your dog. We're going to use you. There's so many movies where at the end, the bad guy wins. And in this movie, the bad guy wins. They won. They actually destroyed the whole planet Earth. Yeah, the book is different. The alien said, "You fucking guys are assholes. We getting out of here. Y'all fighting us too much." And they left. That's happening in the book. The alien said, you humans are too hard to deal with. Fuck you and fuck the planet Earth. And they left. That's in a book. In a movie, the whole world got destroyed. The whole fucking world. Every fucking body. I'm not gonna hold you up too long. I ain't gonna hold you up too long. I know you got things to do and shit like that. Gotta keep an eye on stuff. So, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna do this again soon. We got a part 3 coming up. Because I'm not finished with my baby, Veronica Cartwright. I'm not finished with her. She go back. She really go back, huh? Veronica Cartwright goes back. Cutest fucking woman. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna talk some more. Thanks for coming by my house, guys. Thanks for sharing this opportunity to discuss very scientific. I mean, they use scientific shit. It is so. I got a lot to say about this movie, guys. I got a lot to say about it. It's just I don't know how to say it. It's just a brilliant fucking movie, and I'm bent. So hopefully we can do this again soon. Thanks once again for coming by my house. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Stay indoors. Obey by all the rules and laws, and let's all see what happens. And we'll see if we can survive this bullshit. So. Again, bye. Talk to you later.